Little did I know, from shadows to light, my story. Chapter 2. The Turbulent Teenage Years. The cast, and the cast behind the curtain of Once Upon a Stage. The broken arm wasn't just a physical inconvenience. It became a kind of passport backstage. Suddenly, I wasn't just the kid performing with a limp script. I was the one showing up casted and committed, wrapped in bandages, but radiant with determination. People took notice, and in theater, that kind of grit carries weight. Backstage, everything felt amplified. The scent of stage makeup mixed with sawdust. The dressing room was crowded and chaotic, full of whispering whispers, laughing laughter, and last-minute costume tweaks. And in the middle of all that stood Sheila Quin. She was older, wiser, and luminous to me. I had a serious crush, but it was layered with reverence. Sheila was one of the mentors who saw past the cast on my arm and into the performance I was trying to give, both on stage and off. She coached me in the dressing room, guided me through cue anxiety, and even welcomed me, awkward, wide-eyed, into the late-night cast parties, keg in the corner, music buzzing. She told me I was brave, strong, that I handled myself with grace despite the injury. But what I didn't fully grasp then was that Sheila herself was dying. Stage 4 cancer. Quiet, private, courageous. She moved like a candle, soft and fierce. And every bit of mentorship she gave felt like a gift passed through the veil. Then there was Christopher Doremus, the only openly gay student I knew. A few years older, sharp, witty, and warm. He treated me like a peer, not a kid. That meant something. Respect. Unspoken. We weren't best friends, but he saw me. It mattered. Chuck Bailey and Jeff Miller were upperclassmen, wisecracking, talented, and involved in everything. Chuck split his time between acting and set work, always moving with purpose. Jeff held rhythm in his hands, keeping the show alive behind the drum kit for the house band. Over time, Chuck started dating my sister Debbie, and Jeff ended up with Doreen. The Cohoes stage wasn't just about roles and rehearsals. It was a web of real-life connections woven into the wings. And then there was Donna Gagnon, 11th grade and radiant. I couldn't help the attraction. Truth be told, I was captivated by nearly every woman and girl in theater back then. Hormones had taken the wheel, but I kept my hands respectful and my eyes admiring. I was shy, always polite, but inside, a full-blown romantic with a backstage libido. The truth of it, I was a respectful horn dog, and the theater was full of muses. My cast wasn't just the people on stage. It was the emotional scaffolding behind the curtains. Their kindness, complexity, and candor shaped me. I walked into rehearsals cast in plaster, but I left stitched with empathy, desire, and the unshakable belief that theater was something sacred. Thank you for spending this time with me, the Pussycat Wizard. These moments we share, whether in shadows or in light, are threads in a much larger story, one I'm honored to tell with you beside me. As always, the journey continues. The next chapter subsection is waiting, and I'd be honored if you'd walk with me a little further down this road. Until then, keep the wonder alive, and I'll see you in the next episode of Little Did I Know.
In the quiet of my mind, a tempest rages. Mother's convictions, the script of ages. Her voice a beacon in the fog of my prose. David, she chides, in secrecy it goes. Beneath my breath, a silent plea. Mother, I hear you, but can you hear me? Your Savior, your faith you implore, I embrace. Yet within, I wrestle with my own grace. Torn between the divine and my truth. A son's love, a personal sleuth. Have you surrendered? You persistently ask. In your version of Jesus, should I bask? Jane, your call for aid. He's different, you say. A label pre-made. In your eyes I see the fear of a son's path, not straight but clear. I stand at the crossroads of self. My identity not just a book on the shelf. Mother, your love I'll always hold dear, but my journey is mine. Let this be clear.